Dr. Michael Greger said that by eating only a tablespoon of black soybeans a day, you can reduce your LDL cholesterol, the dangerous cholesterol level, dramatically. But these taste pretty gross, and he has this particular system to eat them so that you don't even notice them. So buy these in a can. It's the only way he recommends the can too. And look at this gel on top. This is so gross. So what it looks like inside, and it's just, so you definitely want to rinse off this jellied substance. Look at this. So rinse this. So I've got it in a colander. Get all these healthy beans out of the can. So I've got this in here and really rinse this thoroughly. And I use my spoon to help get all this goo off there. And you'll see it foam. So keep rinsing until there is no more foam. And you also want to get as much water off this as well, because we're going to freeze these. If you dare, you can taste one. They are the grossest bean I've ever tasted. They're even yuckier than lima beans. I don't like lima beans either. I like beans, you know. I like black beans and cannellini beans and navy beans, and I love garbanzo beans, but these, ooh no, yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay, so this is pretty good. They are, we don't want them bone dry, but I do want all that jelly off there. I'm gonna put this in a blender, or this is the canister. I don't know, this is pretty. So I actually got rid of my plastic container and I bought this more expensive one instead to reduce the amount of microplastics that get into my food. So if I just blend this like this, it's just going to be chunky. So I'm going to add a little bit of liquid, and you can choose as whatever liquid that you want. You can use a little bit of almond milk, you can use coconut water, but I'm just going to add a little bit of water. I don't know how much that was, probably a third of a cup, because I want to blend this. So blend this until it's somewhat creamy and blend it on low. So this is what my puree looks like. So it's not perfect. There are still chunky pieces, and that's okay. So I just want to get about a tablespoon. That might be more than a tablespoon. And I found these cute little silicone Reese's peanut butter cups molds on, I think it was Amazon. So I just fill one of these. I'm not even like really caring about too much what they look like, because I'm not going to serve it to anyone. What I do is I just fill as many of these as I can. And then the next day, I pop one of them out because it's completely frozen, and I put it into my smoothie. And I do not taste it at all, which is good because these beans are yucky. Yeah, triple yuck. So let's see how many this makes. And so the reason why I don't just pop in a can, I'm sorry, I meant to say, the reason why I don't just pop this can into the fridge and just leave it there and just scoop out a tablespoon every morning is because this is going to last a long time. And then fresh food does not last long in the refrigerator. So by freezing this, it's going to last almost a month, depending on how many I make. All right, let's see how many these make. And this is 1 can. I just bought this at the grocery store. And this one is 15 ounces. So this made 22 of these little blended black soybeans. But you can make these not so full and get a couple more. So each of these is 9 is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And the pack that I got, it was a set of 3. It would definitely be easier to blend this in a food processor, but I just have this Vitamix out on the counter and thought it would be easier. So then I just put all 3 in the freezer, and then every morning I just pop one out. I recently attended Dr. Michael Greger's 2.5-hour webinar on which foods lower LDL cholesterol, which is important because you want it as low as possible to reduce risk of Alzheimer's, diabetes, and heart disease. If you want to watch that short 3-minute video, I'll put that on the end screen. I also created an entertaining video on the health-promoting foods Dr. Greger says have been shown in studies to promote weight loss that I tried. If you want to watch this video, I'll link that video too. Let me know if you have any questions. For my favorite low-fat, oil-free, plant-based vegan recipes, order my cookbook with vegan nutrition facts on how to prevent and reverse disease, which chronicles my personal health and weight loss story through my website, thehigh5diet.com.